Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Listen, I have a really important topic today, which is how ICE and disability intersect. There's a whole lot of talk about ICE and targeting. I am a Latina woman, so I can speak on being targeted because I have been targeted, right? Like, I've been asked by the police 2 times to prove I'm a citizen, which I am a citizen because I'm born here. Um, but I still had to prove that. So I do travel with my birth certificate on my person, and I'm looking into getting my passport, which is my next step. Um, but there's a lot of talk about ICE. There's a lot of talk about raids. But what I don't hear being talked about is how it affects people with disabilities. I don't hear that as being part of the discussion, but I'm not surprised because people with disabilities are rarely, if ever, part of the conversation, and we need to be. So, how am I navigating this as a blind person? You might ask. Now, I can't speak for all people with disabilities, which is why I'm going to invite people to comment down in the comment section if you are an immigrant and disabled, or if you are a part of the targeted class and you're disabled. You could be born here and still be targeted. How are you handling this? And how do you recommend handling this? Here's what I do. I'm going to speak from my experience. Firstly, I have the Ice Block app. It is only available on the iPhone. It is not available for Android. There's a lot of discussion about that. I don't really know why, so I can't really weigh in the discussion. I'm not really comfortable weighing in the discussion because I don't really have all the facts. So it's not on Android. But what I will say about the Ice app on the phone, the iPhone, is it is accessible. There are very minor things, but it's for the most part 99% accessible. When I heard about the Ice Block app, I was kind of skeptical. I'm like, oh God, here's a great app, but once again, it's not going to be accessible. But I was very surprised to find out that it's very accessible with my screen reader. I'm a VoiceOver user. Um, you're able to report a sighting. You know, as a blind person, that would be hard to do. But if my neighbors let me know, hey, there's a sighting on the street, I can make a report. Um, you're also able to see which sightings have been reported. And the cool thing about that is under the reported sightings, it has the addresses where ICE is located, and you can tap on that, double tap on that, and you'll actually see how far away ICE is from you. So when I'm out and about, which isn't very much these days because I just don't want to be harassed, um, I check the ICE app before I leave the house, and I check it while I'm traveling. It's always running in the background. And the notifications are pretty accessible as well. I've never had a trouble receiving the notifications. So yeah, it's definitely usable if you have a disability. And I'm so grateful for that because that was one of my biggest fears. Like, oh God, here's a great app. It's so wonderful, but I can't use it because it's not accessible. I am so relieved that that's not the case. I can't tell you how ecstatic I am because I'm so used to being left out, as most disabled people are. And so this is how I'm navigating this situation. You don't have to be an immigrant. They're not just targeting immigrants. They're trying to meet a quota. So they're just indiscriminately grabbing people off the streets without verification. I could see if they're going after criminals. I think all of us can agree. Yes, get the criminals out of here. Get them out. You know, make our streets safer. Everybody can agree with that. I don't care what political persuasion you belong to or if you belong to none. Everybody agrees with getting the criminals off the streets so we can sleep at night. But that's not the only targets. We've seen the reports. You can be targeted based on speaking Spanish. You can be targeted on your looks. I am the stereotypical target. I have the tan olive complexion, the dark hair, and yes, I do speak Spanish. So it doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy, nor does it make others feel warm and fuzzy. So I just wanted to share a little bit of insight on how this is affecting me as a disabled person and how I'm navigating this climate right now as a disabled person. And I would be really interested to hear how other disabled people are dealing with this. I would love to hear from each and every one of you. How are you navigating this climate right now? It's so heated, it's so scary. What are you doing to stay safe and stay sane? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching my video. And thank you in advance for being part of the conversation. I really would love to have you as part of my conversation. Keep being amazing, guys. Stay strong, stay safe, do what you got to do.